Good morning, and here we are on the 1st of June 2025, just about to start our latest adventure. This time we're heading over to Norway via the Hook of Holland, the River Elbe, Denmark, Hirtshals, and there we are. About a month we reckon, give or take, depending on the weather, and then we're going to hike it over to Stockholm and grab ourselves a ferry over to Estonia, through Latvia, Lithuania, northern Poland, and back we come. 87 days in total, Schengen nailed. So we're sailing with Stena Lines. I could have used my Tesco's club points, although I hadn't realised that I could. So there's an important point to note. Club cards, Tesco's club cards, can be used against your sailings. So we'll go on board, see how things are. We've always got a little bit of anticipation and nervousness because we're never quite sure what the embarkation's going to be like for our rear end, although with our super duper new rear suspension we should be good to go. Anyway, we'll hope you'll come with us, where we're going to show you our journey from the Hook of Holland up to Hirtshals as a specific video. So tune in and we'll show you around. Here we are at Harwich, boats in, a few motorhomes, I guess that's us over there, and up to check in. Never sailed out of Harwich before. Harwich to the Hook of Holland in the Netherlands. Well, I suppose officially it's Holland, not the Netherlands. It's a 7-hour sailing, and we are sailing at 9 o'clock, so should be in by about 5, 5:15, and yeah, looks like a great day for sailing. So here we are, day one of our 87-day trip around southern Scandinavia and the Baltics. Scooby all parked up, no issues getting on, very happy start. Flipping breathing apparatus required. We had the opportunity to take the lift. We should have taken it. My goodness me. That's it, we're off. See you in 87 days, England. I always get a little teary at these sorts of moments. Not necessarily because we're leaving the UK, just because I love travelling so much that being back on the road just makes me feel a bit emotional. So, Hook of Holland, here we come. We're 15 minutes early, so that bodes well. Beautiful weather here in Harwich at the Stena Lines ferry. OMG, it is absolutely gorgeous. We'll report en route as always. I've just gone to customer services and asked for some details for the Wi-Fi, and he said, yeah, how many devices? And I said, well, just the one, because I can hotspot. He said that will be €4, and I said, what, for an hour? And he said, no, for the whole crossing. €4 for 7 hours. Boom. I think we'll be fine. Slow. Easy peasy. Well, we can't quite believe it. Stena Lines, absolutely on the money. We left early, we arrived bang on time. The ship itself is fantastic. The staff are second to none. The disembarkation was probably the easiest we've ever done. It was a bit of a wacky races to get off. We thought we might have a little scrapage, although it was fine. We got a really lovely customs guy who stamped our passport, very chatty. No customs, no nothing. Oh, well, he was quite sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, we're on the road. We're now dashing up to Hirtshals in Denmark, so no sightseeing in either the Netherlands or Germany, although that's okay. We got to use our days wisely. So we're going to have about 3.5 hours on the road and hopefully get in by about 9 o'clock somewhere in Germany. Morning, it's day 2 of our epic drive to Hirtshals en route to Norway. Yesterday we did 3.5 hours from the Hoge van Holland. Took us, we had 300 kilometres. Saw a very odd German border control, although realised it wasn't odd at all because of course they've now added more immigration checks along their borders. So we just had to slow down. It was very easy. Decided it was inappropriate to do any filming. So we had a really nice stop last night, although my goodness, how busy was it? Hertz Lake is where we stayed, just across the German border. And there must have been room for about 20 and there was 17 already taken, so we got one of the last 3 spaces. Crazy, although it was free. We're very grateful. So day 2, off on our way through Germany. We've got 2 route options. We could go via Hamburg and do the toll road and the motorways. Given all the lorries, we're not keen on it. We do like the Vishafen to Glückstadt ferry, which is what we're going to do, crossing the Elbe. We did it in 2019. We're going to repeat it because it's part of the journey and we like it. So although it might take us another, I don't know, maybe another 45 minutes or so, depending on how long we have to wait, we think it's worth it. It's not always about the destination, it's about the journey. There's half a mile queue to the Vishafen ferry, so it might be a while. So after an hour's waiting, which has been fine because we've had a little bit of lunch, next ferry's arrived. Are we gonna be lucky? Come on. So 5 years ago we were on the Vishafen to Glückstadt ferry, and for the motorhome plus 2 cost us 21 euros. Today that's gone up to £32.90, I think it was, well, euros. So a little bit of inflation price, although that's fine. We did have over an hour's wait, although here we are and ready to go. We do cut off the whole Hamburg route, which is my preference, and it gives us a chance to rest. The roads up here are lovely and super quiet, so every day of the week this is an absolute must route for us, not for everybody.
The Vishafen ferry runs every 30 minutes. There are 4 ferries that take you to and fro, and depending on those queues, you'll be across in 20 minutes. Our route north of Glückstadt took us 2 hours towards Flensburg, which was just short of the Danish border. Unfortunately, the area we'd earmarked, there was no room at the end. So, like many others, like this, we parked on the roadside, did our services and headed off as quickly as we could.
Day 3, it's our final push up to Hirtshals in Denmark. Last night we stayed at Flensburg, which is just short of the Danish border, at an air that was absolutely rammed. Oh, it was unbelievable. Can't believe that it's all so busy around here. Anyway, we're full of diesel, probably the last cheap diesel we might get, although I remember Norway actually not being too expensive on the old diesel front. And we managed to get rid of the toilet, but the air was rammed, and on we go. Gorgeous blue sky day, and we've got about 4 hours to go, so let's do it. honestly, Denmark's motorways just feel so much better, different, quieter. It's just a delight, really. So day 3 of our trip up to Hirtshals, we've arrived. Well, we're about 30 minutes south, to be honest, although we've done really well. We found a lovely little lair, which, as you can see, this time there's absolutely plenty of space, so we're tickle pink with that. And we're now a day and a half ahead of schedule. Just before we head to Hirtshals for our ferry to Norway today, we've brought our friends from Extreme Motorhome Adventures down to the famous lighthouse at Ruber Knud. Now, we came here in 2019 and yeah, we just parked up in one of the car parks further down the road. Although I wanted to show you this, they've turned it now into an air. Loads of motorhomes parking overnight. I'm just going to go and see what the prices are. It's free. How wonderful is this? Absolutely spot on. Look at that. Brilliant. Well done, Denmark. Thank you. And here we are. We've made it to Hirtshals. And we had a lovely day off and a great start to the morning today. And we're with Colour Lines going over to Kristiansand in the south of Norway. Just about to board now, and it's looking good so far. Here we go. In about 3.5 hours time we should arrive in Kristiansand, and then our Norway adventure can start in earnest. If you're ready, buckle up, it's gonna be a ride.
So from England up to Hirtshals in Denmark, it took us 2.5 days, which included a 7-hour ferry over to the Hook of Holland, and we covered just over 750 miles. What a great journey. Hope this has been helpful.